Hello guys and gals, me Mutahar, and MiHoYo is back in the brink of my radar. Now ladies and gentlemen, last time we looked at it, Genshin Impact was getting cancelled. But this time, the gamers are in the wrong, ladies and gentlemen. The gamers have gone too far. The gamers have literally launched a Dark Brotherhood level assassination attempt over, believe it or not, bunny girls. Now ladies and gentlemen, I know that seems like a pretty heavy statement to start off with, and you would be absolutely right. So let's get started with the part one, okay? Let's slowly delve into this nonsense. Now, MiHoYo makes a bunch of video games, right? Genshin Impact is probably one of the most popular ones, at least that we know, but they have a bigger game called Honkai Impact the Third, okay? Now, this is the website for Honkai Impact. As you can see, it's a gacha game, okay? They've got the Haxor Bunny, they've got the Neon Shade, and they got the Arc Light Bound. Basically, it's whoever's the hottest that's the most sought after, I would say, right? Not really. I'm kind of joking around. But it's a game you can get right now, okay? In fact, it's a game that has multiple different servers. For us, SEA, Southeast Asia, Hong Kong, MO server, Korean server, there's multiple servers. Pretty common with games from that era. Now, I looked at this game and I realized, man, I really must try this game first to truly understand and judge what this entire situation could have led to. Now, Honkai Impact 3rd has a Windows version of the game, but I'm a Linux user, and there's no way I'm downloading Game Loop or anything to run that nonsense. I did notice it's on the App Store. To really review Honkai Impact 3rd real quickly, it's actually an impressive-looking game. Now, I was a little blown away. I don't normally play mobile games, it's not really my forte. Last mobile game I really played was Chrono Trigger. This time I realized, wow, dude, these games are really getting good looking. I mean, the game has screen space reflection, 60 frames per second, and I mean, hey, the animation looks fluid. The character models, on the other hand, yeah, they're pretty skimpy for sure. But such is to be expected from gacha life, right? I mean, if you played stuff like Azure Lane, if you played any of these games, we're all here for the fan service, right? Or am I right? So I realized, damn, it looks really good. I mean, Raid Shadow Legends, how dare you say you have console quality graphics? This game is spanking you, okay? You have console quality, Raid. Dreamcast quality. These guys are at least bringing Xbox One quality to the party. That's kind of cool. Now, I'm not here to simp for this game or anything. I'm not here to, really, jack it off more than I have to. You know what the game is. You know what it looks like. You should understand what it plays like. It's a gacha game, okay? It loads you in. You play it for an hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours. If you get hooked to it, you're going to be buying a ton of rerolls and cute little anime waifus, right? Or am I right? Now, to understand what really sparked this off, MiHoYo introduced a rather controversial aspect to this game, okay? Now, I'm going to show you one screen grab, okay? The only reason I'm going to show you a screen grab because I can't play a video because of this right over here. There's been some copyright claims going on. This is some real sensitive stuff. So if you don't know, there's bunny girls in this game, right? Honkai Impact 3rd, they're having one of their 3rd anniversaries for the global server, for every player out there, for me, you that do not live in China, which is where MiHoYo is headquartered, Shanghai as far as I know. Now, of course, they've got bunny girls, and you might be looking, man, they're looking extra skimpy today, but me, I don't really care. Bunny girls are bunny girls. You understood what the game you were buying. Literally, I played this game for 5 minutes, and I was looking at hot roast beef sandwiches for half a second, okay? So the bunny girls are actually a much more modest character design, right? Now, from what I understand, the global community totally was okay with the bunny girls as far as I know, but this community, the Chinese community, the home turf for MiHoYo, got a little too aggravated. This was breaking the final straw. Not exactly. I mean, there's an entire, there's a history to it. And I'm going to let a YouTube comment pretty much answer for me because I can't read Chinese. I'm going to let the other people who read Chinese sort of paraphrase. For one, they said the Chinese server didn't have this event at all, right? So they didn't get the bunny girl event, and we're going to talk about it. The Chinese players didn't get access to the hot bunny girls with the hot bunny girl characters, right? So they didn't get the event, despite also getting numerous exclusive events only available to China, but you don't really see us global players getting all angry about it. I mean, probably we do. I mean, I'm not a global player, primarily, but I would assume everyone gets angry when they don't get that specific content to them. Anyways, MiHoYo didn't respond quick enough. What a reason to be aggravated. MiHoYo's reparation is not enough. Oh, boys, we're going to be talking about some reparations, believe it or not. You won't believe what happened there. MiHoYo apologizes, okay? I heard that this reason makes those defended the company angry. What? Okay, all right, so the apologies weren't enough. They think this is not the character's personality. Again, I want to remind the audience, I played the game for 5 minutes and I saw some roast beef sandwiches. So I don't really want to sit there and, hear this nonsense. Anyways, the game ended up pissing off the Chinese player base immensely. Now, to the point where MiHoYo caved in and removed the Bunny Girl event, okay? So they removed it. They said, "Dear captains, we recently received feedback on the global 3rd anniversary story event and promotional videos featuring Bunny Girl designs and dance moves that were out of character and inappropriate." It's a gacha game, guys, okay? We know it's 90% fan service. "We sincerely apologize for the issues. We will remove any content related to the 3rd anniversary Bunny Girls and cancel the view count event. The art of in-game stigma Yai Sakura Peaches B will also be adjusted accordingly afterwards. We are deeply sorry for the negative experience and we will compensate." Get what? This is the reparations, okay? I want you to realize this. Every captain of level 9 or higher basically just started the game on the global server with 500 crystals. Apparently that's like 2 rolls. Congrats, guys, you got 2 rolls. The crystals will be handed out April 23rd via in-game mail. As we reflect on our decisions, we promise to safeguard the quality of our content with higher standards to ensure these kind of issues never occur again. In the future, we will dedicate more effort to improving your gaming experience with more exciting and diverse fan service content and create a healthy environment where everyone can have fun. We hope captains will continue supporting Honkai Impact III. Now, we got 500 crystals, which again, I believe is like 2 rolls. You want to know what the Chinese players ended up getting after all this? Free gacha rolls, apparently equivalent to 2,800 crystals, 10 rolls for every player. And they were the one who didn't even get the event, and they complained about it. What the fuck? I mean, one of the biggest tweets right over here, one of the biggest explanations is from this side of the world, where they said the biggest reasons of this, tweet over here, the biggest reason why Chinese fans are angry right now is the Bunny Girl event isn't coming to the Chinese version. Some are also claiming the Bunny Girl video had the girls acting out of character. And I've seen like 2 minutes of that video because that's all that's up there without the copyright lawyers jumping out. And, bro, it's bunny girls dancing, okay? I'm just gonna be real with you. It's not that bad, okay? I think I've seen more, more horny content in Nier Automata, okay? Just putting that out there. So I want you to realize, okay, we just talked about bunny girls, okay? The bunny girls. I want you to remember, we're gonna go back, okay? The bunny girls that you saw earlier in the video. What do you think that led up to? What kind of anger did that cause? Well, somebody actually got arrested for a planned murder-suicide of MiHoYo founders, upset by recent changes in Honkai Impact III. Yes, these bunny girls were enough to cause a man to nearly lose his life over... Again, bunny girls! What's wrong, gamers? This is why we get a bad rap, okay? Because sometimes something bad happens, something totally harmless to us. We gotta go out and just go blow someone up for some reason. What's going on? So, there were a couple of murmurs and rumors a couple days back at MiHoYo headquarters of like somebody actually, leading some sort of attack. And now it's confirmed that cops in Shanghai, China, basically arrested a dude who actually planned to murder the CEO and the chairman president of the entire company themselves. They had a goddamn knife. They actually entered the building itself because bunny girls, they actually traveled 700 miles to do this. Remember, you traveled 700 miles in pandemic times thinking in your head that it was okay to kill someone over putting bunny girl PNGs into a game. Holy shit, what happened? Now, apparently, over in the Chinese social media world, this is disrespectful and vulgar. Now, to be honest with you, it's kind of weird to me how we're okay, internationally it seems, with blowing some dude's head off with a firearm, but somehow, when we come across some level of sexual content, we immediately backpedal and we're like, whoa, this is wrong! And again, this actually is some history in China, okay? So let's go even back. What is the anti-spiritual pollution campaign? Well, it was basically something to combat the pollution in society in China. And one of the interesting things they wanted to call out was pornography. Now, this is a world map of where porno is legal, right? Now, if you look over here, I'm here. You're probably here. There's some people living here. I have viewers all around the world, I'm sure, but primarily my audience is the United States. So for a lot of you people, okay, you can choke the chicken right here, okay? You cannot empty the Colgate in India, okay? You know, with assistance, with visual aids, or in China, all right? Somewhere in Angola, Zaire, you can't do the same. There are a few African countries where they just don't even care. It's unknown. And Australia is deciding whether they want to choke the chicken or they don't. Point is, there are bans, okay? To understand how bad the bans are in China, I'm going to read you something real quick, okay? In October 2006, authorities closed down Erotica June Day, which at the time was one of China's biggest adult websites out there. They charged the highest paying members $490 a year, so about 4,000 yuan. And they actually sentenced the founder of that website, Chen Hui, to life imprisonment. Imagine running an adult website in the country. They found out, they sent the dude to life imprisonment. Now, to understand, ladies and gentlemen, every country has different laws. And I mean, I'm just going to be real with you. If you're going to spread this stuff around on the internet, okay, probably not the smartest thing to do in a country where they're literally going to hand you life imprisonment. And that may actually be the best possible outcome with the Chinese legal system. So anyways, long story short, pornography in China is a spiritual problem, even though in China, guess what? Just because you ban something, people are going to watch it. Here's some slang terms, okay? Porn collectors who have resources are called old drivers, while sharing videos is referred to as driving. The recipient of the content is known as a car seat. And the actual, you know, is well... You're just making it up. Welfare? What's that got to do with anything? This is the weirdest slang list. Yeah, I don't care if they're citing this Wikipedia. You're making it up, dog. Come on. Now, to understand, China's laws, even given this, are extreme, okay? For instance, when you look at games like Rainbow Six Siege, which is what I play, primarily getting back into, this is the differences between our version of Rainbow Six Siege and the Chinese build. They censor things like blood on the art. That's bad. This is sexual. We have this. The Chinese players get this replacement. That's not sexual. We're okay with slot machines in biker bar clubhouses. The Chinese are not. Die wir weiter. Violence with skulls. That's okay for us in China. Put a mask on that because we can't look at that skull. Get out of here. Calf mains? Good luck. For us, we have stab icons for melee attacks. China has fisting other players. Death icon, we got skulls. They've got human beings with crosses in them. Friendly fire icon, well, I guess that's the same no matter where you live. Ladies and gentlemen, the interesting thing about this is that these are such differences that they actually have to like make two separate builds of the game. Obviously, the big reason is probably so no player from our side of the world can type in Tiananmen Square and get the other player kicked. Bottom line is, yes, we have witnessed an assassination attempt on a company founder who introduced bunny girls to the game. Now, given what we've just read with anti-pollution, how that fits in is, of course, now you realize there's no way that MiHoYo or really any company can get away with lewd content, somewhat lewd content, even in China. And a lot of censorships have to take place, even regarding to the skulls we just saw, to like skimpy outfits. And every game needs to do this if you're operating in China. It's just how the legal system there operates, okay? That's why there's different builds. That's why there's different servers, because sometimes the censors are so massive that you can't have players playing together. It's just two separate builds of a game. And in this case, the event just simply legally couldn't be done in China. That is no response. Again, if MiHoYo could, I'm sure they'd release bunny girls internationally. There's nothing stopping them, but this gives a pretty concrete understanding of why they legally couldn't. The players shouldn't get mad at MiHoYo. They should get mad at the government for not allowing this kind of content to begin with. I don't care what anybody does. Violence is never the answer, okay? You want to do something right, you just don't play the game. You call it a day. There is no logical reason, there is no acceptable reason that anybody can go out of their way to nearly stab and take someone's life for introducing whatever to a video game. If a game pisses you off that much, don't play it. You're probably not even like okay enough to play that game. Just don't do it. Bunny girls are not worth a life sentence, okay? Bunny girls are not worth somebody not being able to go home to their family. That is insanity. Gamers have gone a bit too far. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I found this a little interesting. I want to hear your thoughts on it, so let me know in the comments section below what you think about MiHoYo and this whole bunny girl drama. It's wild indeed. But ladies and gentlemen, next time I cover drama, it's going to be in the mukbang community. Ladies and gentlemen, this is me, Mudahar, and if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. I am out.